Exactly. Beard. Yeah, turn your head and call. We're building in this little guy today. This is going to be really similar to the one I've already built before, but people seem to like that one, so I'm going to build another one. This one I'll actually put on the website for sale. Can you hear me coming through loud and clear, Beard? I hope I'm not talking to myself. Sounds good? Cool. Thank you. I always worry that no one can hear me on these things because there was one stream where nobody could. It sucked. My wife told me afterwards, yeah, I left because I couldn't hear you. Hey, representing Knuckleheads, Team Knuckleheads, Komodo. Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping in, man. The music is loud? Okay, let me take care of that. Is that better? Awesome, cool. Yeah, if I need to go down a little bit more, just let me know. And if my volume ever gets too loud, let me know, because I'm still trying to dial in the settings because, you know, this is like only my 6th live stream, so I'm still learning. So I rolled the dice on this one and got a used SK Hynix SSD. So we'll see if I get burned or not. Usually these things last a pretty good while. The use hours were pretty low on this one, so. Appreciate you guys stopping in to support the channel. I think once I get to 10K subscribers, which I have a very long way to go, I'll be doing a giveaway PC. I'm not really buffing that. Let's go with the RAM next. Oops. Got the good old Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4. I've used these more than any other RAM kit ever. Good old reliable. 3200 megahertz, and cast latency is 16. Nope, had it right the first time. Also going with the Ryzen 5 5600X. It's a really good mid-range AM4 chip. So I forgot to pull this GPU out of here. Come on, here. Jeez, I made that difficult. I'm using a CPU cooler I've never used before, but it's supposed to fit perfectly in this case, so we'll see. Have us a little bit of an experimental stream here. Yeah, I got the Thermalright AXP 120 X67, so it's 67 millimeters tall off of the CPU. Let's see. Yeah, it fits perfectly right over the RAM. So that's going to be a good one. Always, if you're watching this and you're using this as a tutorial, make sure you always remove the plastic. If you don't, your thermals are going to be horrible, and you're going to wonder, what's going on? Why is my CPU running so hot? It's because you forgot to take the plastic off. It's got a nice little Thermalright hardware package. So obviously we're going to want to use the AM4, AM5 hardware. I believe this is it. Yep. Can't see that. AM4, AM5. Also the AM4, AM5 brackets. I'll be using my own paste, so there's nothing wrong with Thermal Right's paste. It actually performs really good. I just I use something different. So So the cooler fan is ARGB. It's totally not needed. This is a completely enclosed case. There is mesh. You will be able to see the ARGB, but it's, you know, like I said, it's totally not needed. All right. So I use the MX7. Good old reliable for me. And I always put it in an X pattern on AM4 and AM5. I find that has the best coverage. And if you don't agree, oh well, sorry. This fit? No. Will this fit too? No. Okay. Hi, Izzy. Didn't see your message come through. Sorry. Here it is. Guys, Poison Potato right there has been killing it with her YouTube channel. She does some claymation type videos, and quite frankly, they're awesome. So check them out. Does this board even have a ARGB? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Actually, let's shift that little. I'm just stuffing the extra cable for the fan down below the cooler. I'll also do that with the ARGB cable. It'll get hot in there, but it shouldn't get hot enough to melt the cables or anything. So. There is the motherboard prepped. Nice little compact board. So with integrated graphics, if it had it, this would be basically done. But we're going to have an integrated graphics card, or I'm sorry, and a discrete graphics card. So, and that graphics card is this one. This is the MSI Ventus X2 RTX 5060. So that pairing with the 5600X and the RTX 5060 will be a very, very strong 1080p gaming machine. It'll also stream and edit halfway decently, stream in 1080p like a champ. So this little PC will be able to do pretty much everything. Obviously with 4K editing or something like that, this is going to fall on its face, but you know, for just 1080p editing, this is going to do just fine. So All right, so now we're gonna prep the PC case. Like I said, this is the Metalfish T40. I've used this before on my daughter's build, but it's a great little box basically to hold all of your components. Very efficient on the desk. You could actually use this as a console PC as well if you want to play it on your TV. But like I said, 4K is going to be a stretch for this one by far. This is primarily 1080p machine. You could bump it to 1440p with some DLSS, some frame gen. So no notification. Sorry, man. I don't know. YouTube's YouTubing hard. This being a mesh steel, like this is a very stiff mesh steel. Like they did really good on this. Feels like a really high quality part, even though this case is not super expensive. It's about 70 bucks. But yeah, the quality is pretty good on this. Alright, so here's the case. Last time I got this case, or built in it, I actually broke this right off. So I'm going to be very careful of that. I think the PCB here was just a little weak. And I kind of put too much pressure on this and just snapped it. So I repaired it, obviously. So, but it's just an extra headache and $8 I don't want to deal with. All right, so first things first, we're gonna install the IO shield. You should be careful with these because they can cut you. They're actually pretty sharp. So that's snapped in pretty well. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I don't know if you could see it on here, but there's these little bumps on the side of the IO shield. That helps it click into place. There are some like full extruded or cast aluminum cases, like high-end cases, that actually won't allow you to use that. So be careful with compatibility. Let's see. How much room do I have? I should be able to reach that pretty good. There's, surprisingly a lot of space. Hey, Riker Bomb's here. Awesome. Got Eric and Mom in here. Awesome. All right, so let's get some case hardware going. If they send a little screwdriver. I should have looked in here earlier. Is it magnetic? It is. They actually give you a magnetic screwdriver. Huh. I don't remember that from the last one. Also comes with a handle. I did not install this. I don't think I will, because when I go to ship it, I want it to be able to fit correctly in the box. So this being on top of here prevents the foam from being able to go around the case for shipping, and I would rather have it ship safely than have the handle. I'll ship the handle with this PC, whoever buys it, but I am not going to install it this time. Got a nice little hardware package here. Actually comes with the PCIe or the graphics card covers for the case. So we won't need those because we're going to be using those slots. That's funny. Why'd they give us 3? I need 4. I didn't leave one in the bag either. I've got plenty of extra though. Yeah, they give you a lot of extra stuff, like these standoffs. This case actually has built-in standoffs, so you don't really need these. Lots of extra screws. I'll literally only need 6 screws out of this entire bag, so. The rest I will ship with the PC. If the customer needs it, they'll have it. Okay. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Chevy. Appreciate the support, man. This is the tricky one. All All right, motherboard is installed. So we've got here USB and HD audio. HD audio is way over here. Of course, my fat fingers are struggling here. I don't have as much dexterity as I used to, I guess. And then USB. You always look for the connection holes here and the post. You just want to match it up on the motherboard. You can't see it very well because my lighting sucks, to be honest. But the correct post is right here. So let's see the best way to approach it. Maybe I should do the that's what I'll do. I'll do the power switch and the power LED first. That way I'm not struggling on that. A trick people use on this is actually to use a piece of tape to go straight across here to keep it in line. I never do it, but I really should, because I always frustrate myself trying to get this in there. Let's see. All right, now positive and negative for the LED. You guys also don't know how hard it is for me to try to keep my bald head out of the shots. Finally. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to hide all of the cables underneath the cooler. That way it looks really clean in here. Even though no one's really going to see it, it's going to be behind that mesh panel. I still want it to look nice if someone ever has to crack this thing open and, you know, do anything inside of it. Upgrade, maybe. Yeah. Just in case. All right, so here's USB 3.0. Well, like, there's no USB-C on this one, even though actually the board couldn't even support it. So no USB-C hookup. So if I was on like an AM5 platform where it had a USB-C, I could use an adapter. Obviously, you'd still be on the other speeds, but yeah, this one just doesn't have it. This one has some surprisingly delicate pins inside of it, so you got to be very careful. Once you get it lined up, though, you can just press it right down. Okay, and that one's in. That's probably not good for the connection. There we go. All right, that's all good. Now this is a Gen 4 PCIe 4.0 riser cable. This is needed because obviously your PCIe connection is right here, and we can't just slide the board in. So we're gonna have to mount the GPU. We're gonna have to mount the GPU on this side. So this allows us to do that. So just like it was the, if it was the GPU, you're gonna slide it right into this connector here. So that's snapped in. I'll deal with that in a minute. So where is the power? Okay, so I am going to go ahead and hook up the PCIe power cable because I foresee this being really tough to do once this is installed. Oops. See if this straightens it up a bit. It's not lining up too good. Dropped right in there though. All right. Okay, so power supply time. I'm using the Superflower Combat 750 watt. It's a good one. Internationally known, not super popular here in the US. I think this one is ranked C. No, maybe it's actually a B on the PSU tier list. If you're a builder, you know what I'm talking about. Their connections here are very proprietary. Never try to mix another brand's cables. They just don't usually work. They're not lined up the same. You could actually do a lot of damage to your computer by trying to do that. So don't. Okay. Where did I put those? There's two of them. Let's see, do I have two more first threads? One and two. Awesome. All right, let's get those connected. So here's your motherboard main power. This is the big bundle of cables. I kind of like their coatings on their cables. I mean, it's a little bit more stiff than I'd like, but it doesn't look bad. And they have this sliding whatever comb, cable comb. It's actually more than you get for a lot of different power supplies. So I'm gonna go through here. Oops. Yeah, if these cables weren't so stiff, this would be a little bit easier. But still be able, I'm still able to get in there without too much effort. So looks like I'll be able to manage this really well too. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right, now for the CPU. In there. Let's see if I can hide this. Yes. Might actually be good for this side. Yeah, I got a custom order today, so when the parts arrive, I'll be live streaming that as well. It's for a customer that's not too far away. He is also a live streamer. He has a Twitch channel, and if he wants during the stream, I will share that with everyone so people can go check him out. Super nice dude. Yeah, so this PC is built. I just need to button it up now. Before I do that though, I am going to see if it actually turns on. Let's see here. You know what? There's no power switch on this. I've never seen that before. There's no power switch. Wow. Interesting. Here's the moment of truth. Ah, there we go. Fan spinning on the GPU. Just some simple RGB lighting on this one. Let's see what it's going to look like. See what it's going to look like when we have the mesh panel on. I need to get me one of those stream decks. That way I can just push the button and change the camera angle, or change the scene in OBS. Just using my mouse. It's kind of an inconvenience there. I don't know if anybody wants me to, but maybe one day I will do a demonstration on how I install Windows and stress test and benchmark. I'm just not sure if anybody wants to see that kind of thing, but I can if people want me to. Like now. Not bad. I think it's looks pretty nice with that single RGB fan. You could always turn it off with software as well. So, what does everybody think? Good? No good? Do you like this type of PC, the tiny ones? I'm a big fan of them. They're very versatile. You could take them wherever. Yeah. This could easily fit inside of, yeah, Cyclops. Yeah, this could easily fit inside of a backpack. And, you know, take it to LAN parties or whatever. Yeah, it looks clean. Great. Well, it looks great because it looks identical to yours, Izzy. It's beautiful, yeah. But yeah, I was, you know, thinking about doing the, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video on how to install Windows, maybe debloat Windows, or you know, the shortcuts I use when I'm setting a PC up, that kind of thing. Maybe yet another Rufus video. I don't know. If anyone's interested in it, just, you know, drop a comment when this is not live, or let me know now. Up to you. this one went by pretty quick. It's less than an hour. I think the last time I built this particular PC, I did it in like 32 minutes. This one's really easy to build in. And if the market was huge for it, you know, I would have a whole line of these where I could just pump them out like, you know, 3 or 4 a day if I had to. Because this, you know, obviously it's bigger than the Steam machine. It's taller, a little bit more narrow, but I mean, this could go in a living room just like a Steam machine could. You know, and if I used like a 7500 X3D and a 5060 Ti, you know, it'd be a little bit more expensive, but it would outperform that Steam machine by leaps and bounds, you know. But that's it for today. Thanks everybody for stopping by the stream. I appreciate your support, and have a good one.